right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's Lair. We're doing more of the Something Retro show, where we play older-ish games, or at least retro-style games, and we are currently playing Pokemon Leaf Green, the remake of the original Pokemon, where the sprites just suck less. And it's made for the Game Boy Advance, which I think had more pixels. And we're on the way to... We're on the way to Viridian City. I meet my friends along the way. I'm gonna murder little bitch in the bushes. They won't find his body for days. I shouldn't have quit my singing career, Death.
That kind of rhymed, actually.
It did. I'm proud of me.
Yeah, you should be.
I mean, it's a song about horrifying murder, but who's really counting?
Nobody really cares about the message.
I mean, everyone universally hates the rival, so I mean, whatever.
Of course.
So, I suppose I should address the fact that we kind of quit out on Harvest Moon after 12 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
I understand that a lot of people really enjoy that game, and if I wasn't trying to make a show and keep up things to talk about and do and relate to on screen, I would play the hell out of that because, you know, it's a quick game. There's not a lot to it. You can get ripped off your gourd at the end of the day and relax and just cook and, like, grow turnips, mush them in the face of the girl you want to plow and have children with, and what's not to love?
You made a pun.
Yeah, I suppose I did. But, yeah, it's just kind of boring for me. I don't know that we're gonna do that. So we're gonna move to Pokemon, where at least there's some forced linearity to it. Even if it kind of gets grindy, we can sit back, relax, and murder animals in the sanctity of our armchairs, and we can talk about things. Because what's not to love about that? And then after this, we probably won't play 2 Pokemon games back to back, and we might even intersperse another game in the middle of this series. But we will definitely try and maybe play some of the other ones. Because I guess there's a Game Boy, what's the new one? SD?
DS.
Okay, the new Game Boy DS, I mixed the letters up. There's apparently an emulator that runs pretty well that we can use for that. So I would like some potions. How many do we want? I'm probably gonna get 5. 5 sound good?
That's a lot of potions.
Well, I don't trust Brock not to be a cheaty bastard. He gropes enough people in the TV show. But
with his eyes.
Yes.
It's a kid's show, so he can actually grope
well,
them.
he like makes the gropey motion with his hands.
Yeah, that's
not
true.
completely innocent.
The grabby hands.
I think that's good enough for right now. I have 5 Pokeballs. We should be good.
Oh, yeah.
So what was your first experience with Pokemon, Death?
Well, when I was really, really little, I apparently used to play Pokemon, but I don't remember any of that, so I picked it back up in, like, 9th grade, I think, and the first game I remember playing is Pokemon Crystal, which is, I mean, I used an emulator on my phone, but it was, I think it was the 2nd gen.
Yeah!
And out of all the games I've played, that's still my favorite.
Nice, and this was made right around the time of these two, so... Whoopee! Yeah. Alright, what's in this house? Hello, little girl. I broke into your house. My daddy loves Pokemon, too. That's why he lets this bird run around the house and shit everywhere.
Oh, God.
Sperry, tweet, tweet. Well, you go on the Twitter, Sperry, and you do that. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not as easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easier to remember. Or just call it Dick Butt. I mean...
yeah, that should be the name of your next Pokemon.
Alright. It's done.
It's decided.
Alright, hello, old lady. I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail in the Viridian Forest when I go. Apparently no one in the municipalities here in industrialized societies are like, you know what makes cars go faster? Roads. Well, now that I've had my coffee and, well, that's all I need to get going. Oh, hello. Oh, what is that? A little red box? Oh, so you're working on your Pokedex. I want to mention that this Pokedex, there are 2 in existence, and they were invented by an old man that lives in a town in the middle of nowhere. How does this creepy old man know about it?
That's the real question.
Well, let me give you a word of advice about that Pokedex, sir. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? Well, I suppose I'd better show you then. Do Old Man vs. Weedle. Old Man uses Stomp. It's incredibly effective because it's an insect.
Oh god.
Oh wait, I don't have to press buttons, so I can just have some of my Angry Orchard Sinful Apple. So, while the old man's catching a Pokemon and stomping it, my first experience with Pokemon was right after the show became popular, and everyone had Pokemon cards, and I got Pokemon Yellow Edition. That's the one where you can only have Pikachu, and Pikachu refuses to evolve. I don't think that's optional, unless you smack it on the back of the head when it's in the middle of evolving.
Yeah.
But,
or if he holds a Moonstone, but that's different.
Well, I was never gonna do that, but basically, Pikachu is a shitty starter Pokemon against, like, Rock. It's fine against Misty, tased the pool once, everything in there, including her students, is probably paralyzed or dead. Whatever. I mean, you know. Alright, whoops, I did not want to hop over that ledge. But yeah, so I hated that version of Pokemon. Also, the sprites kind of sucked. So I traded it for, red version. Okay, apparently this old man in front of the gym does want me to go in and touch stuff. That's fine. This is the gym we're not really supposed to do anything with anyway.
Yeah, that's the 8th gym you need to go to.
Yeah, it's the gym that's supposed to lure you back here where you find out, oh, the elite people literally lived over the pond in my backyard. That's weird. Is that why Professor Oak was always asking to borrow a rowboat and filling it full of cocaine and groceries?
Nah.
Certainly not. So this is all just part of Professor Oak's sick sadistic, like, attempts at making, like, an underground cockfighting ring.
Except with Pokemon.
Yeah. So there's that. I guess this is a new route, Route 22, so I can catch a Pokemon here. What do we got? Oh boy. Guess what it is?
Is it a rat?
It is.
Rattata?
It is.
Oh boy.
And that's probably the most appropriate Pokemon to name the thing you wanted me to name it. So.
Dick butt?
Yep. As it already kind of looks like it's got a dick butt coming out of it.
Oh hey. Make sure not to kill it though, because that's the only one you can catch on this route.
See, the trick is, Death, I'm not powerful enough to whip it in the face in one hit yet, and I've got Leech Seed, which is part of why I wanted to use Bulbasaur initially, because otherwise you run the risk of scratching everything to death, because apparently they need their eyes to live when all the blood starts leaking out of them.
Damn.
So what else did I have written down on this list of stuff? Oh yeah, that's right. Blizzard Activision is getting sued.
Really?
Yeah. What would you guess they're getting sued over?
Oh, was this for the Overwatch thing?
Nope, nothing about Overwatch, I don't think.
No.
So, Blizzard and Activision are working on some new project that no one's really sure about, and they're getting sued by a company who started in the 90s with a concept, and they do, like, basically real-time stats reporting on sports or sport-related things for fantasy sports. They've been doing that since the 90s. Now, this kind of implies that either Blizzard's going to do a sports game, which I guess they haven't done before, or they're doing something that involves real-time reporting of stats. However, to me, it just sounds like that other company just, like, patented some bullshit that just says, sports stats, real-time updated over electronics. We own all of that now. And as long as Blizzard keeps them out of Texas, where patent trolls reign supreme, they're gonna beat them into submission. Which, if that's the only thing they've got to their name is licensing the concept of real-time stat retrieval,
yeah,
they don't deserve to be in business if that's all they got. Although technically speaking, the original company that started doing that was bought, so maybe it's just a-holes with the intellectual property being a-holes. But I mean, Do you know about that town in Texas where they have like all the copyright trolling happen?
I don't.
So there's a town in Texas where their entire economy is basically based around companies from all over the world being sued in US court in that town over copyrights and stuff like that. And it's usually pro-copyright troll. So yeah.
That's weird.
So like basically Samsung donated an ice rink. Sony donated like a building for like, I think it's a rec center. Like, there's basically the whole town is basically built by every entertainment company in the world because they're trying to bribe the citizenry into liking that company so that they give them a pass on the jury stuff.
Gotcha.
All right, so we have a grassland Pokemon, Rattata, a mouse-type Pokemon, bites anything that it attacks. Small and very quick, it is common sight in many places. All right, yes, I would love to give this Rattata a nickname. It's also a female, so this is going to be even better.
God.
So, let's name it Dickbutt. Yes! Gonna murder your face, Timmy. Alright, Dickboot. I even have leftover characters.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna go heal that before we go into the bug forest.
That's
just
a good
because
idea.
I want him in tip-top condition because we're gonna catch, like, a Caterpie or something.
Hopefully it's a Weedle.
Yeah, because I don't like Caterpie.
Yeah, Beedrill's much better than Butterfree.
What does Butterfree even do? Just slam itself against people and poison them when you lick its wings?
Yeah, it has a lot of status effects and stuff.
What's
Most
that
Pokemon
other
do.
gross animal that doesn't start as a Pokemon but turns into a butterfly thing? I remember someone tried to pawn it off on me as a Pokemon card.
V. It starts with a V. Hold on, Butterfly.
Yeah, find out what that is, because I don't remember what it is. I just remember what it looks like. It's a little purple cooch ball with teeth and horror eyes. And it looks like something out of Fraggle Rock.
Pavilion.
Venonat, that's what it's called.
Oh, Venonat.
Oh, yes. I was just thinking that it looks like someone in Fraggle Rock had sex with the Great Trash Pile. That's what it looks like. Although I liked, actually, hold on. I need to switch my Pokemon order. Dickbutt. Switch that sucker with, Shart Tulip. Alright, now he'll level up super duper fast. Also, this old man gave me a television. I don't know why. He's just like, are you fighting dangerous animals in the woods? Where's a television? It runs on AA batteries. The ones in there are almost burned out. Enjoy.
Oh, no.
Oh, good. Thanks, man. It's exactly what I wanted for Christmas. I guess there's a television show, like, it's like Painting with Bob Ross, except there's like a lady with a filthy fro that looks like it's got mud in it out in the woods, harassing human beings and their dogs out on walks with Pokemon. I want to battle you!
4-7.
Go Arcanine! Man, that's a dog with a coat hanger glued to its head. No, that's Arcanine. Alright, ma'am, whatever. Alright, so we're in this forest. What does this guy have to say? Well, first we have a sign. Trainer tips. Weaken Pokemon before... Okay, we already had the old man forcibly tell us this. Why put it in a sign? Why? An old man literally, like, pins me up against the wall, is like, young lady, do you know about my Pokeballs? Old man, I'm about to tase you if you keep talking about balls. I came here with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. There's a grown man who took a troop of kids in here, and they're all just wandering around with violent, poisonous animals. And insects.
Well, your description isn't wrong.
Thanks, Texas. Oh, I was throwing Pokeball to catch Pokemon, and I ran out. That's why I can never have too many Pokeballs. Or just hit him with a brick first, and then throw the Pokeball. Oh, look!
No.
It's Caterpie! Alright, Cat Pie. I'm gonna switch Pokemon so you don't murder the fucking dick butt the second it shows up in combat. Thank God Caterpie is the weakest thing ever. Alright, we're going with a Caterpie. I don't get to have a Weedle. I don't get to have nice things in this game, apparently.
Aw.
Alright, you do the thing, Shart Tulip. Caterpie used Tackle. Caterpie missed, which is weird because this thing is the size of a medium-sized dog. Not that I'm complaining. Go! Whip him in the face. Holy shit. Okay, I almost killed him instantly.
Oh, man.
And okay, 2 attacks, I can already catch him. Sweet.
Nice.
Alright, go in the bag. Where's my Pokeballs? Sweet. Gotta wonder what kind of weird sci-fi technology's in these things. Like, we have the ability to store Pokemon as energy in small spheres, and we don't have internet, but basic dial-up in this game. We also don't have jet cars or motorcycles. Forest Pokemon, Caterpie. It's a worm Pokemon. Its short feet are tipped with suction pads, enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls, and then it melts into goo when it turns into a butterfly.
Oh.
What are we naming this?
What are we naming this?
I don't remember what we named it before.
Something with string or something about semen. I don't remember.
Well, it does spray people with a white liquid.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's name him Freddie Mercury. He's a bit of a poof.
Oh my god.
That's what I named the dog in Fallout, too. My story was I put Freddie Mercury's head in a dog.
The whole thing inside a dog?
Yeah, his brain.
Okay. Oh, alright.
Don't judge me, I got weird science things. Freddie Murky. That's what it's gonna be. You know what it's supposed to be. There's not enough room for this.
Damn.
Alright. I found a potion. Put the potion in the bag. I'm just like finding people's discarded like switchblades and guns in here. Like there was a violent murder that occurred and I'm just finding evidence. Hey, you have a Pokemon. Come on, let's battle. I like how kids are just walking up to grown adults and threatening them. Like, you're a person not in, like, town where clearly not everyone has a Pokemon. You want to fight me? Not really, no.
No, well, it's too bad. We locked eye contact.
We locked eyes, we're doing this.
You have to now.
I liked Johnny Utah, that animator from Newgrounds, who did a thing where, like, they battle. Some guy, like, runs up, he's like, hey, man, do you have the time? I left my watch at home. It's just like, psych! He, like, roots around in his skin-tight pants, and he's very overweight. Like, I challenge you to a poke battle. He, like, throws out his Pokemon. And then the other guy just, like, does this really weird wind-up where he spins around and shows him his butt. And he just farts. He's like, what? I got nothing, because I don't have a Pokemon. And then, like, at the end, it's just like, Pokemon, I ain't got time to catch 'em all. And some other words I don't remember. I've got a job, I've got a wife. No time to catch 'em all. Pokemon. I think Ego Raptor was involved in that too.
Oh, was he?
It was pretty good. Alright, getting some of that sweet, delicious XP. Alright, now I'm gonna forcibly level up the bad Pokemon. Go! Dick Butt. Yeah, Dick Butt.
He's gonna be one of your best Pokemon later on.
Oh, I know. When I first played this game, I left one of them at the Pokemon Daycare Center, and I came back later because they level really stupidly fast and I had to spend like half my money to get him back. And he was just like, Eradicate, and he's just like, I'm gonna bite your face off. And I'm like, I have a gun. It's like, never mind, I'm gonna bite that guy's face off. You're right, good choice. And then it's like the bunny from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. He just like whips across and like, you just see like his teeth enter the throat like a blade and come out. The person just dismembers instantly in front of him. Is like, well, I wanted you to attack the dog, but that's fine too, I guess.
Oh, that movie was great.
I loved that. I loved the shirts that spawned out of it too. It's just an ordinary rabbit, isn't it? And on the back, it's like its hair in its mouth is pushed up. There's no lower jaw. There's just snake fangs. It's the best thing. All right, tackle him. Whip him in the face. He's just a stupid little bug creature. And these are like caterpillars. They're probably gonna get like squished and goo's gonna come out of them. So this kid can just like sit here, covered in bug ichor, just like thinking about how many he's gonna have to get now to replace that and explain to his parents. Although I was kind of into catching bugs as a kid. Like I had like big nets for catching like all sorts of huge things, dragonflies, Goliath moths. Oh, there was all sorts of stuff. I'm just gonna growl at this
I caught
kid.
some fireflies, and I actually got a butterfly to land on my hand, but that's about it.
Oh, nice. I was at summer camp, and the only time I ever managed to catch a Goliath moth was when it landed on my shoe. And then I put it on my shoulder and acted like big shit. Big shit on Garbage Mountain. It was great.
Nice.
And then after a while, it just kind of flew off because I wanted to go to sleep. So I'm like, go fly before some dumbass smushes you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I tried at one point to raise praying mantises and managed to get one to the point where it laid an egg sac that never hatched.
Oh.
And those were just like the praying mantises you get out of like a gardening magazine too. Alright, well,
I see.
That's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Larry, the Chupacabra Man. This has been Shark Tulip. This has been Death, my captive capuchin monkey.
Yep.
And we'll catch you guys and gals later. We're gonna go on more Pokemon adventures. So we'll see you then. Toodles, everybody.
Bye.